Hello. How's it going? Gotta get that intro in every time. I don't know why the window capture is starting to be fucky every time. But there we go. We're here now. And I'm not gonna lie, the reason the intro is always so long on Thursdays is because I'm fucking bopping out to the intro cinematic. Hey, thank you, rodent. Look at all them rats. Look at all them rats. 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 Yeah, the rats. It's a banger. Exactly. You simply must. You simply must. Remember when the Scrap Man came round and me, Spook, and Stanji were all like, and you and Kay were like, what the fuck? That's how Spook felt when Kay's phone went off with the FF music, and we all sung along to that. That's how Spook felt. Oh boy, we here, huh? Hi, Galaxia! I'm a giant rat. I thought you were a raccoon, or is a raccoon just a giant rat? I thought an opossum was a giant rat. Craving some homemade sub, but I honestly don't know even where to begin. Bread? You know? Bread. Hello there, Blue Sky friend. What's it like owning your own platform? Tiring. Tiring. I just wanted to sing that fair. The big rat who makes all the rules. This is unrelated to anything, but you'll be happy to know that the Discworld TTRPG Kickstarter that I backed reached the tier to unlock the Veterinary dice, which are black dice with black numbers, which I find immensely funny. You want me to do a hunt? Or win a game of triple triad against a particular person? Okay. Yeah, these ones I just didn't do. Ultimog we did. Weekly. The Sunken Temple of Khan? That's so doable? This is so doable. I'm gonna do this one. Forget the hunt and triple triad. That's so doable. For 20? How many have I got? I got 38. That'll get me a mount. Fine. Grumpily. Fine. Come on, it's one dungeon. It's one dungeon. In and out. Super quick. Micro adventure. While you log in, I'm going to talk to Alfie. We're looking for Estinian. My quest is Here Be Dragons, by the way, as point of reference. Estinian was bound for Ishgard. Whatever it is that brings him home, we must hope it will keep him there long enough for us to find him. Come, there's no time to lose. Hello. I'm just looking up the name of the quest. Post Shadowbringers. There's not a lot left, and there is a dungeon in my future. Nearly there, I'm nearly there! We're almost there. We're getting there, baby. But yes. You're nearly one of my favourite dungeons, mostly for nostalgia reasons. Hype! I don't know if we'll get there today. We'll try. Cool, you're both there. Let me go into Stream VC. Oh, Kels is already waiting. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, friend.
Hello.
Are you here for your weekly interaction?
Yes. Forgotten how to speak to people.
You're here for enrichment?
I'm here for my dumb brain. Even though my brain is like, why are we not playing Dragon Age right now? What are you doing?
That's so funny. And also Paul's here. Hello, friend.
Hello.
Hello. I can't believe that I'm not playing Dragon Age right now, and we're gonna do the Sunken Temple of Quan. Potentially one of my least favorite dungeons.
Come on, quick adventure, in and out, 10 minutes.
In and out 10 minutes. I've got an Alex to do as well, if you're up for it.
Yeah, we can do an Alex for you. We can do some Mog stuff. I'm gonna ninja.
Do you want to tank, girls, or should I?
You can tank. I was just going, I should probably tank, but I don't want to, so that's perfect.
Fair.
Thanks, Galaxia.
Yeah. Get in the dungeon, Curls.
No. Fine, I'll go to the dungeon, but the whole time I'm giving a lecture. No, it's not true.
Alright, I'll go, but I'll complain the entire time.
That is going to be the vibe. What am I doing? What am I doing and how am I doing it?
I'm ninjaing. It's up to you whether you want to deeps or heal.
It's the steeps. I've been button mashing all week, so let's continue.
Let's go. Look, I guess the equivalent exchange is we do your least favourite dungeon with the potential to do maybe one of your favourite dungeons later.
This is true, yes.
I don't know how long the quests are between where I am and that one, but...
You've got a bit... You got a bit.
Yeah,
I don't know
if
you'll get there today, but to be honest, it doesn't matter because some of the stuff you are doing today is still good.
Hell yeah. Wow, what? Galaxia, that's so mean.
That's too long.
That's unfair. You have to find a single poor healer who needs to do this dungeon for their Mog.
Oh my god, I'm gonna abuse your platform for our friend group.
Yes.
Blue.
Mm-hmm.
This week has also taught me that I don't have like 90% of our friend group on Steam.
Yes, so, we did learn this.
Friends, if you are watching, please DM me on Steam, because I don't have anyone apparently.
Well, it doesn't matter, you're invisible half the time.
I'm not. I only added blue light last week.
This is true.
Because I was like, oh man, because I had the funniest moment, and I know there was like a million of you.
Oh yeah, I remember
playing the fishing, the internet fishing game.
Yes, we were all playing web fishing, and your friends list displayed 2 of us were playing web fishing.
Yes, because I only had 2 of you. But
Go on then, cool.
it was, yeah, go nuts on this one.
Slap on butt.
It was so funny because I just did like the most harrowing, stressful shit I've possibly ever done in a Dragon Age game, and I was like, okay, I need to take a break and walk away because I'm trying to make myself take breaks.
That's important.
And I closed the game and my Steam friends list popped up, and it was the only thing on it was you and Naren playing. And it has that like subtext that's like at the fishing hole, you know, like wasting time.
Porphyry Pond or something.
Yeah, and I was like, look at them, so naive.
I'm flourishing.
They don't know what I've done.
And I don't need to know. I'm fishing. Yes, and Core did a course, and now Galaxia also has fishing.
Yeah.
We all just be fishing. I loved the photos that I took on community night of like 9 of us fishing together. It was great.
Oh my god, I'll have to watch that one back.
It's so chill because it's just one of those games where the gameplay doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, that's literally every stream I watch of that game is kind of like, it's only kind of half a stream of that game. It's like, the game is occurring, but it couldn't be less relevant.
Yeah, I literally introduce it with welcome to web fishing or just chatting with extra steps.
Yes. As I said to you, when like Onster and that played it with like Jacob, Drawfee and such,
Full name.
they all bought the guitars and just jammed.
That's nice.
Just like straight up worked out how they worked and just jammed out because they all play guitar in real life.
That's the difference between us is that we don't play guitar. And I've caught both a dogfish and a fish dog. 2 different things.
It's a fish dog waiting in the sky.
You're correct, it came from space.
If it sees you, it will kill you.
What? Maybe. Also, do you want to know about fish drama?
Oh, what's that? I don't know if I can say it.
Can you believe there is fish drama?
Yes.
So basically,
Like,
in the game, there are many things. There are like cosmetics and stuff, and also titles. And there were a bunch of titles for LGBT stuff. So like, I got the ace title, there's the bi title.
Oh,
but
I did know this.
But there wasn't a straight title. So the last patch that got uploaded literally last night added in the straight title. But it cost 9,999 gold, and apparently people were getting salty over that.
Oh my god, that is the greatest.
It's so funny.
That's so funny.
It's really funny.
That's perfect, actually.
Yep, it's why I'm not playing it now.
I'm sorry, Core, but I am going to continue to laugh. It's very funny to me.
Funny.
It's funny to me.
Yes, because inclusion is a thing people like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine it's gonna be fixed.
I forgot about the Doom.
Oh.
You sure did.
Yep.
You both did forgot about mechanics.
I haven't played this game in a while, right?
Apologies to the healer.
Woo! Okay, we did it though. Despite everything, we carry on. And now we have a new phrase for PK, which is Naren get the glove.
Don't.
Oh my.
I just.
When PK is doing
don't
shenanigans,
wanna
you just go, Naren get the glove. And he goes, no! And runs away. It's like getting a fly swatter.
Oh my god. I missed so many memes.
You got to play Dragon Age, but at what cost?
I do not regret it at all.
No, I expect you wouldn't. I wouldn't ask you to.
I simply will not change or improve.
I would not expect you to.
We just
Let's
skipped
go.
those, right?
Yeah.
The brain is slowly remembering.
So, I
hate these
guys.
things. Me and Curls are not a fan of things with too many legs.
It's not about the quantity. It's about how they move.
It's
With
both.
these guys specifically.
I chose Nightcrawler for my title and hope people recognise what I'm putting down. I see you, I see you.
Nightcrawler's just the correct title. Wait. I've just noticed that my title has not applied for some reason. In game.
Although Core has the Catfisher title, which is very funny in the context of web fishing.
Yes.
Because I'm a cat and I fish, and there's nothing else about that.
That's what
Yeah.
that means.
Yes, exactly.
Why hasn't my title applied? Do we think? Can I do it now? I can't
Who's
do
to
it
say?
combat.
No, most things can't be any combat. Who's to say?
Oh no, yeah, it did happen. There
Well,
it is somehow.
It did occur to me this morning of just the general. When's the last time anybody went into the house?
About 2 minutes ago, because it was me.
Oh, fair enough. That occurred to me this morning.
Naren goes in semi-regularly, just to do the submarine stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, me.
I always forget.
That's why I logged in a little bit earlier. Because I went to my house, because I regularly get emails like, hey, you haven't been in your house. I'm like, no, I haven't. Went to my house, went to the FC house. Did some bits.
Some bombs.
Some soloable testing, and discovered another soloable.
Ooh.
It's not a fun soloable, but it is
Oh.
doable. Like, it's
Okay.
literally possible.
That's the important bit.
Emanation. You already got the Emanation one anyway.
Fair enough. Oh, are these Stormblood ones?
Yeah.
The ones that I skipped.
Yes. And the insulting thing is, most Stormblood, keep forgetting this thing doesn't die. Most Stormblood raid ones, EXs, are not soloable because they have something like a DPS check or a duo mechanic or like something like that makes them impossible to solo.
Yeah.
So like you've completely skipped a tier that is like challenging.
You say that like the Shadowbringers is going to be any easier.
It's not.
Exactly.
I've never attempted them.
I haven't
and,
skipped a
frankly,
tier,
I
I've
don't
just
want to.
avoided it.
Yes.
Skipped implies that I'm going to do the one after it.
Yeah. I mean, imagine, I'm trying to think. When did we start attempting? Because, like, after Dawn Trail, it might be what, like, at, like, what, 110 might be the, like, you can do it with a few people if it keeps scaling at the same rate.
Mm-hmm.
because we're currently at that point for... Oh, we might be at that point now.
It's so beatable.
Is this zombie pharaoh guy?
Yes.
Okay.
I can never remember if that's this one or the hard version.
Movie Nightcrawler starring Jake Gyllenhaal. No, it isn't that. Yes. We see you.
Put him uponeth the pedestal.
Get upon the bouton.
There we go. This isn't the mummy one. That would be, because that would be here.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I literally never remember until I get to right here.
I kind of figured it out when we weren't doing the light laser puzzle.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, I forget about that.
Oh right, this fucking thing.
Yep.
Did we grab any of the stuff?
No,
Nope.
you just press. No one does. You just press random shit, and then it gives you a small fight, and then you move on with your life.
Mm-hmm.
Realized I accidentally made a Dragon Age pun about 10 minutes ago, and I've just realized now.
Oh well, it flew over all of our heads, so don't worry about it.
Yes, no, it's like right. Let's go.
I
forget
assume
how-
the same Doom mechanics going on.
No, just go for it. This is just kill him.
There's like the odd laser or something I seem to
There is
recall.
like, yeah, like, he makes little boxes, but like,
It's typical FF of don't stand in this.
yeah, don't die, but like, I don't really. He does have something you can interrupt as well, if I recall. Cool. Yeah, I would pull ads, but don't worry about killing them too much because he kind of dies too quickly. But yeah, these like mithril verges and stuff, that's fine. They're gonna do this shit, but it doesn't matter. This boss in particular is like very affected by power creep. So you can interrupt that.
And there we go.
Everyone give that healer comms because we brained off.
Yeah, they deserve it. Da-da-da. And there we go.
It's Fremont Estate.
It is. It sure is. Collections, Companion. Claim. Another 20. Yay.
you decide you do want to fight that man at Triple Triad, he's right next to the Hawthorne Hut, but don't worry about it, right?
Okay.
I might actually let you get on with story.
Yeah? You don't want to do yours? I suppose you two could technically go do stuff together while I stream.
Yeah, I can always do it at another point because it's a quick one. And I kind of want to go play Dragon Age.
Oh, of course. It's like, it's enough talking to people.
I've done my time.
You've been away for 20 minutes. You have to get back to your aging of the dragons.
Dang.
Look, I'm in the end game quest, okay? Nearly done.
Oh my goodness.
Girls doesn't love us. She only loves Dragon Age.
No.
Correct.
Yeah. No, she's not even gonna argue with that.
That was true before I met you, and it is still true now.
Nothing has changed.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Alrighty then. Well, thanks for doing a dungo with me so I can get mounts.
if you do end up doing the dungeon, pop me a message, obviously, because it's a good one.
Yeah, I'm probably going to buy that serpent because I have the 50 for it.
Yeah.
I know you can get it from a savage, but that requires so much effort for me to unlock.
Oh right,
Because I haven't got it unlocked.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, friends. I'm sure I will see you later.
Yeah. Bye.
We'll be around.
Bye. Right. It is time, everybody. Let us go. Oh, hang on, I'm just gonna realize we have a fuck ton of messages. Okay. Well, present? Good. Let us split up and search for Estinian. Split and search for clues. Let's go, gang. Since we're too new to this place, Grahara will look around the open spaces, the squares and markets and whatnot. You and Nexa can delve into the nooks and crannies. Oh yeah, Luce has not been to Ishgard very much, has she? Let's reconvene at the airship landing later, with or without Estinian. Good luck. Alrighty then. I think I should begin at the Sky Steel Manufactory, so perhaps you could try the congregation. Lucian have heard news of our friend's return. This is true. Let me go see my friends. I do like when both FF and Guild Wars have you go back to like other old cities and stuff, because it really feels like in WoW it's just a case of like once you've done a quest in an area, you never go back. Gamara to you, Warrior of Light. Lord Emmerich sent word that you would be attending the meeting in Alamega, so I gather you have come in search of him. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit? Once again, I did not read any of that correctly. No, we were not aware Sir Stinian had returned to Ishgard, but as I expect you remember, he is wont to come and go as he pleases. Mayhap he came seeking the audience with Lord Emmerich, only to find him absent? In any event, I am afraid I cannot help you. Perhaps one of your companions has fared better. Oh god, I have a lot of quests in freaking Jesus, in Ishgard. Oh, it's all my crafting quests. Bootstraps, Spinning the Truth are 2 crafting quests, and Fortune Favours the Bold is the Astrologian quest. Where am I going for Here Be Dragons? Oh, just straight back to the airship landing for him. I'm not gonna lie, comic Nightcrawler is some of the best X-Men movie Nightcrawler, not so much. I will take your word for it. I'm not a superhero person, actually. I was about to be like, I'm not a comic. It's not that I don't like them, I don't read any of the comics, and the movies are just fine. My obsessions lie elsewhere.
No sign of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but
Yeah.
the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Yeah, he has a
Speaking
certain...
of which, it does seem awfully
Je
quiet.
ne sais quoi.
If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
Why did he say it like that? Also, I'm also the Azure Dragoon, so remember that. Although I'm not Dragoon at the moment, so maybe I don't get the dialogue. Yay!
First the Scion's Coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence.
Indeed. Hi, friend.
Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
Yeah. I forget how fucking tall he is. Because I always just have the mental image of beating him up. Sibling relationship with these two. Sibling relationship.
Too long.
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. It suits you, Alphino.
Good job. Good job. Good job, Astinian. He's about to get punched in the dick.
Quieter, though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
I am not Alphino! If the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged? Ugh! Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Oops.
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side.
I should have been in my Dragoon class for this cutscene.
To think the day would come
Ah!
when I should see this living legend with my own eyes.
I love it! Oh! Oh no, he's fanboying.
Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
Stenian looking at Exa like, help. Help.
Is everything all right? I thought I heard Alize shouting.
Help.
Estinian! It's been too long.
There's two of you, yep.
No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again. What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out. I can tell.
Aww.
One can't remain a spoiled little lordling forever, you know.
Aww.
At least someone's having a good time. You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Estinian as he does Arenvald.
Yeah, he's made friends. See some of his brothers we never had. I think he learned how to talk with people rather than at them. You can't keep him all to yourself forever. All of these are great ones.
I wouldn't be so sure. He still loves nothing better than the sound of his own voice.
Oh, don't pout.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Azis La.
Azisla? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Tiamat.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Azis La. though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
It's true. We spoke to her.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation. Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azisla together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again, and I'll throw you overboard.
Shrug.
Ugh! I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
I will admit, he is not exactly as I imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt.
Yeah, my feelings exactly. I have a Tiamat, she's on my shelf watching me. Hey, nice! We have a Tiamat downstairs. We have a Tiamat mini. Mini, in quotation marks. She's still in the box, we've never used her. she's just on display. It's been quite some time since I last set foot in Azizla, as I understand the three of you were here rather more recently, and I suppose you chanced to meet Tiamat during your visit. Alas not, we had no cause to set foot in the Delta Quadrant, but we have studied the relevant records, which is not to say I wouldn't appreciate a first-hand account of her dealings with her. Exa is the person to ask, as far as I know. She's the only one of us to have met Tiamat face-to-face. Yes. Let's just say it helped that Midgard Summoner was there to introduce me. Yeah, let's say that. You're a friend of her father. Dealing with dragons is so fun. I too have met with Tiamat. You have? That's interesting. After the Dragon's Sun War came to a close, I came here to speak with her, a worm who had fought her own war against man in another age. I wished to know if she harbored any thoughts of vengeance and asked as much. She said no. Her hatred for your kind was extinguished long ago. The guilt she feels for resurrecting Bahamut buns on Undimmed, it torments her even now. Yes, it does, that was what she said. The original reason for coming here was out of concern that Tiamat had been forced to summon Bahamut. Nidhogg is a part of me, I feel his emotions as my own, and I know that he would not allow his sister to be made a tool of evil. In his absence, it falls to me to watch over her. Aww, very noble of you. Pizza? Righteous indignation. Yeah, I imagine she will. Tiamat awaits. This way. Pizza, 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 pizza. Man, I love pizza. I feel like on this occasion she is. Oof. I haven't heard the dragon language in so long, man. It's so cool in this game.
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
I feel like she won't take too kindly to this. Interesting. Ooh, I thought she was finished. Oops. Interesting.
Much like those held here in Asisla. If dragons who worship Bahamut are required to summon him, that must mean...
Ooh, that is not good.
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering. But tears will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
True. Slayer of Dragons.
Behavior befitting a great worm. We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
Makes a good point. Yeah, she's angry. Of course she is. Why is she angry? This is gonna take a lot of explanation. How do I explain this? So the Asians, the bad guys, have apparently summoned, created, manifested, don't know, some form of Bahamut, who was her beloved, her partner. And the only way that they could have done that is apparently through the use of other dragons, i.e. her offspring. So I imagine she's very unhappy about the entire situation. And that is a very layman's quick explanation on that. There's a lot more into it, but that's the summary.
That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul. But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
I want to free her.
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least,
I don't know if we can.
believe we can be of some assistance. If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Yes.
There is no future for those bound to the past.
Yeah. So it's like they have it. It's not that they've summoned him. It's like they're summoning a replica of him. So it's like it's an affront. Affront to nature.
That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner. Not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
Finish my appointment bang on, so rare that that happens. Hey, nice! Are we gonna set her free? Hey, nice. That's an important bit. When our own star-faced annihilation Heidelin grants to sanctuary, now your foes would bring about her destruction. This I cannot allow. For the debt I owe to Heidelin, all those who have suffered my sins, I shall find. Hells to the yes. You okay, Estinian? So we are going to try and get her out. How does FF have Tiamat? Isn't she from D&D? Fun fact, actually no. Tiamat is just a mythological feature. People know her for D&D now because of media. But Tiamat and Bahamut have been in all sorts of things before. Tiamat is from Mesopotamian mythology. But yes, Tiamat and Bahamut are just mythological things. It's the same as how FF has Excalibur in it. I don't believe. Wizards of the Coast can't copyright Bahamut and Tiamat. They're just part of mythology and history in the same way that you can't copyright Hercules just because Disney made a film about it. Hercules is from mythology, and people make their own interpretations all the time. So yeah, and Bahamut and Tiamat have both been in Final Fantasy on multiple occasions. They're quite common. Bahamut especially is sometimes a summon, because FF always has like those summons like Shiva and Ifrit and all that. Bahamut tends to also be one of them. Yeah, I think Tiamat is slightly less common. But yeah, that's the fun information. Technically, Disney could if they wanted to be dicks, given they changed his name from Heracles to Hercules. You get my point, though. You get my point. I was trying to grasp at an example, but yeah, it's just from mythology. It's just from mythology. So yeah, not again. Thanks to D&D and also Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy also, as you can see, paints them as draconic. Bahamut and Tiamat are perceived as dragons these days, but I don't think the original Tiamat actually it is draconic. I think yeah, and Bahamut isn't either, actually, I don't think. Tiamat in Mesopotamian religion, Tiamat is the primordial sea. She is referred to as a woman and has a various points in the epic and a number of anthropomorphic features. Yeah, she has various things. Tiamat's physical description includes a tail, thigh, lower parts, which shoot together, a belly, udder, apparently, ribs, neck, head, skull, eyes, nostrils, mouth, and lips. She includes, she has insides, possibly entrails, the heart, artery, and blood. Tiamat was once regarded as a sea serpent, or a dragon, though a name I can't pronounce, has previously recognised that a dragon form cannot be imputed to Tiamat with certainty. She is often still referred to as a monster, though this identification has been credibly challenged. Tiamat is clearly portrayed as the mother of monsters, but before she is clearly portrayed as a mother to all the gods, so... It's unclear, frankly. It's unclear. But the original Bahamut was a fish, I believe, / Leviathan. In this conception, Bahamut, according to a thing I can't pronounce, is a monster that lies deep below, underpinning and the support structure that holds up the Earth. In this conception of the world, the Earth is shouldered by an angel who stands on a slab of gemstone, which is supported by the cosmic beast, which is an ox, sometimes called Cuthia, I probably pronounced that awfully, most likely a corruption or a misrendering of Hebrew. Bahamut carries the bull on his back and is suspended in water for its own stability. And then there's a picture of a man standing on an ox, standing on a fish. So there's a bit of history for you. Same reason why most Disney princesses can be used, whoever they are, all public domain, except like 3. Yes, they believe that's also true, because again, Rapunzel is just a fairy tale. Which is why the name of the movie is Tangled, not Rapunzel. Anyway, there's your tangent and your explanation as to why Bahamut and Tiamat can technically be in any game. I could make a game and put Bahamut and Tiamat in it, and that would be fine. The thing that I believe what it is that they don't own the name or the concept, but D&D might own their like design, the 5-headed dragon. That's the bit that they would probably own. Is the 5-headed multicolored dragon. They would own the design, but they don't own the name concept. While Porks has been shown to be effective in curing temper, Tiamat may be considered a special case. She is far, far larger and immeasurably more powerful than any subject to reach this far. Were we to remove the restraints only to find that the process has failed, we would be hard-pressed to contain her. Then, before going ahead, we should learn as much as we can about the exact nature of her condition. Do you suppose we can find that information here? Yes, we can. Indeed we can. The Agons kept detailed records on all their notable captives, and I know exactly where to look. Now I've got the hiccups. We shall leave that to you then. In the meantime, the rest of us can turn our thoughts to the removal of the shackles. I think last time we came and spoke to her and we were like, do you want to be released? And she was like, no, I don't. And we were like, okay, are you sure? We will try. And she was like, no, leave me alone. I know Alpha and X are here well enough, but not you. Are you certain you're ready to see this through? Rest assured, Celestinian, that I am both ready and willing to give my all for the sake of this star, though that is not my only reason for wanting to set Tiamat free. While I do not claim to know all her sorrows, I too once found myself in a prison of despair, and I well understand how hard it can be to dare dream of escape. It took the encouragement of braver souls than I to make me take the first step towards a brighter future, and now I would help Tiamat do the same. Aww, that's... I gather you are not as young as you look. This is true. Very perceptive. I hope when our work here is done, we could trade tales over a pot of Tasharu's famous tea. Yes. And be indebted to her for the leaves and hot water, I think not. I see. Returning swiftly to the task at hand, then. I believe the nodes governing Tiamat's restraints are located in the sector known as the Flagship. We're familiar with that, the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Yeah, we've been there. I stole their birds. You may wish to take this, a spirit vessel containing a small amount of my blood. Thank you. You need to stop giving your blood out to people. Which you happen to be carrying around with you. Yeah. But it's a wonder Graha isn't, like, anemic or something. Just keeps giving his blood to people. I suppose it would seem rather odd to explain Ramrose, Urianger, and I are researching the use of spirit vessels for the transference not only of memories, but traits of certain bloodlines, and so I keep one at the ready should an opportunity arise to test our theories. As for its use, you may recall that during our previous visit, the nodes here granted access to restricted functionings, having identified me as being a royal blood. Armed with a spirit vessel, I oppose they will do the same for you, even in the absence of, well, the rest of me. It seemed worth a try at least. Agreed, we will take good care of it. To the flagship, then. It's interesting how those particle effects are basically just like a plane, and you can fly through the plane. Up we go. Spin! I wish more regular mounts had specials. Let's split up and search the rest of the flagship for the node that controls Tiamat's restraints. Should you find a likely candidate, do not be tempted to make any adjustments. It would not do to accidentally reduce some manner of experimental monstrosity, nor less Tiamat herself in her current state. Our objective at this stage is to simply identify the relevant nodes or nodes. We have learnt that what we can, we should reconvene and compare notes prior to proceeding. We're gonna release something bad. We're gonna do a bad. These things are so weird. Oh, I gotta go down? Do I have to go to the down? Or do I actually have to be looking for something? You found a node? Ooh. Cube? Let me ponder it. Friction between metallic components detected. Temperature increasing to critical levels. Please replace damaged parts or retreat to safe distance. Clamorous node. Warning, scheduled dragon restraint maintenance due in negative 2020 years. Fail to verify system integrity may result in unscheduled specimen release. Negative 2000 years. She's been trapped a long time. I didn't miss anything here, did I? There's nothing in here. Do I need to go under? That's the thing with this big, like, ship. There's, like, inner areas. Okay, that's for other things. there it is. Egg. Data link with Delta Quadrant broken. Possible cause intruder interference. Advise deployment of automated combat units. Proceed. No. Do not. I went the wrong way. I'm afraid Estine and I have little to show for our efforts. Did you find anything? A node which smelled like burnt hair, a chirping node which spontaneously warned me about neglecting the dragon restraints. I found a way to activate mechanical sentries. Probably the middle one. Spontaneously, you say? That sounds promising, almost suspiciously so, in fact. But then you were in possession of the spirit vessel. I dare say it's indeed the node of which Graha spoke. It was chirping, you say? Very well, let's take a closer look. Do you wish to operate the dragon restraint mechanisms? You do not have the requisite access privilege. Operation of the dragon restraint mechanisms may only be taken by the chief technologists and members of the royal family. Or those with the vessel of royal blood, perhaps. Wait, I thought we said we didn't want to activate things. Not listening. Not listening. New user detected. Commencing biometric authentication. With authentication complete, user identified as member of the royal family. Please state your name. Give Alfie's name? No, I'll give my own name. Welcome, Exa. You may operate the dragon restraint mechanisms when ready. Dragon restraint mechanisms, what is this, Monster Hunter? Where's my Dragonator? Error! Unable to disengage restraints of specimen Tiamat. System update is required. A system update? What do you suppose it's asking of us? To smash it to pieces? I could hazard a guess. It's more than I can say, confounded bloody thing. User adaptation detected. Initiating guidance program. In order to operate the restraint mechanism, I require access to the central control system. However, I'm unable to establish the link to said system due to the obsolescence of my own software. This issue can be resolved by applying a system update using the corresponding terminal located in the flagship. Can this thing release the restraints or not? It can, but only once it's been, only once it has received the requisite system update, as far as I can tell. Until which time it'll float there spewing nonsense. User dissatisfaction detected. Initiating implication protocols. I'm here to help. Rest assured that I will be on hand to guide you through every step of the system update process. How gratifying. I dare say we will fare better with guidance than without it. Yes, but once it updates, is it automatically going to open the thing? Should we not... Wait. Wait. Vengeance! What a great thumbnail combined with the title. Guiding user terminal. This way, please. You gotta do a speed. Oh, it's downstairs. It's in the down. Is it in this down? No, it's not this down. It's a different down. thing I have to interact with to go down? I don't... Do I just interact with the terminal? I've forgotten. No. I heard you got, I am not Alphino, how'd that go, gamer? It was funny. It was funny. I'm a Dragoon main, and therefore it is my right to make fun of Estinian at any given notice. Ah, it's this one. According to the terminal, the central console system you're presently employing software version 56135. Dare I ask which version you are currently employing? Software 42002, of course. Errors detected from data management system. Estimated time for update 5 years. Nope, that needs to go faster. That's rather longer than we were hoping. Are there any other options, for instance, using this terminal to optimate two-match restraints instead? Proposed method is indeed an option. Please be warned, however, the procedure may have changed as a result of the system update, and my instructions may no longer be accurate. Can't imagine it will have changed all that much, as long as we pay due attention to any discrepancies. I dare say we shall be able to muddle our way through. Don't bother trying to explain. Just tell me if we've made progress. I would say so, yes. It does, however, require that I remain here to operate the terminal. I shall inform you via link pearl once I'm ready to release the shackles. It might be best if you left the spirit vessel with me. I may yet have use for it. Rest assured, I will certain to return to gravity once this is over. Just a little more work and Tiamat will be free. Before we go any further, there's something I would know. When Tiamat and her kin fought against the Allegan Empire, both sides were but dancing to the tune of the Ascians. It was the same in Ishgard, where they stoked the fires of conflict between man and dragon from the shadows. All that the Ascians touched turned to ash, and thus you have made it your mission to fight them? But there's been many times where you've tried to reach out to them instead, to find common ground. And so I must ask, what do you intend to do with Fandaniel? Will you try and reach out to him too? Certainly after I've wiped the smile off his face. That's the Xer answer. This is the one I want to pick, though. I will try, and if that fails, I'll remember him. That's... but this is the X answer. I'd rather put my lance through his heart and be done with it. Perhaps there's a difference between you and me. You see the good in people, even if it's the faintest glimmer. I only hope you do not come to rue your benevolence. It definitely hasn't hurt me in the past. Think it unwise for viewing the world thus? Far from it, that has ever been your way, as I learned when we journeyed together with Iceheart. The fact remains that there are some who view compassion as a weakness to be exploited, and there are some... there may come a time when you extend the hand of friendship, only wish that you dealt the killing blow. Oh, I'm off. Okay. Bye. What was that for? Hello, foe. It's been a while. Ugh. Hope you're keeping well. So, save your mercy for those who deserve it. Incredible character name. What, Estinian? Estinian's great. We should be getting back to our task. If Alphino has things in hand here, I suggest we rejoin the others. Back again. What? I read it as Einsteinian. Yeah, it's fun to try to read. It's Estinian. is his name. I think the first time I encountered it, I was like, how the hell am I pronouncing that? But thankfully, you do eventually hear it spoken aloud in cutscenes quite a few times. Here we go. Boxy! Estinian told me all is well, but nothing more. Honestly, it's like getting blood out of a stone with him. I take it from Alphinaud's absence that he isn't needed elsewhere. That sounds rather frustrating, but you got here in the end, so while you were off talking to Nose, Graham and I learned as much as we could about Tiamat's condition. Sorry. Irene confirmed that her aetherical balance leans strongly towards the umbral, as was the case with the kobolds. Therefore, all other things being equal, the treatment should work. The difficulty lies in the sheer quantity of aether which we must contend. Multiple applications of the treatment will inevitably be required for it to reverse the effects of the tempering completely. Meanwhile, I'll need all the aether I can get. Thank you in advance. Oh. While this endeavour will ask much of us, we do have one reason to be optimistic, namely that Tiamat shows no signs of fanatical devotion, suggesting a milder case of tempering that was suffered by the kobolds. Tiamat saw Bahamut as an equal rather than a god. Might that have made a difference? Kobolds aren't your OC. Kobolds are a fantasy species that are in many kinds of media. They're just like goblins. They're just from mythology again, like we were talking about earlier with Bahamut and Tiamat. They're just from mythology and they exist in many kinds of games. Kobolds also exist in World of Warcraft. They exist probably in like certain books, I think, as well. Did not know that. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they're a species. They're a species. Fun fact, the Western interpretation of kobolds paints them as little lizard-like guys, but apparently the Eastern interpretation has them more mammalian in nature, which is what they are like in this game. They're kind of furry, but mine are like little lizards. They're just little guys. That's the one thing that always seems to be the same. Is they're just little guys. And I love them. Delicious in Dungeon has kobolds. I mentioned it, if everyone might, we should not have believed it necessary to defer to his will. But enough talk, let's talk about our theories to the proof. Tell Alphinaud to disengage the restraints, ethereal dampeners. Older iterations of D&D have them closer to beastmen. Yes, they were beastmen kind of like in the middle, and literally that's like where it's almost like divergent evolution of like that's where the evolutionary tree of kobold splits, and in one path they go lizards and in the other path they go aminals. So yeah, counting on you, Angela. I need water. Such warmth, the frost that shroudeth my soul doth begin to thaw. What are these? Visions of days long forgotten, of war with men of Alag? Wherefore do such baleful memories return for me now? Could it be the process of restoring her soul to pre-tempered state is awakening ancient memories, or might the opposite be true? If so, by helping her to recall the past, we may be able to speed her recovery. Exeter, she trusts you. Speak to her and ask her to tell you of times past. I hope everything has been good for you. Been dying in college, lol. I've been good. Sorry, college has been a bit rough, but I hope it's at least, you know, a topic that you enjoy. I hope things have been treating you well. I've not seen you in a while. Tell me of Bahamut and the Asians. Bahamut, my beloved. Would that the peace we found in the Mercidia would have lasted for eternity, but alas, it was not to be. The Asians saw to that in all creation I know of none more wicked. It was their behest that the men of Alag first came to Mercidia. unto our home. The tale began when Bahamut and I left our father's side. We took wing in search of a place to make our eyrie. Beyond the southern ocean, we discovered a lush, fertile land. It would become to be known as Mysidia, but the children of men, though many years were to pass before they crossed the seas. Babies! Babies! Upon our arrival, we were welcomed by the peaceful people of the forest, kin to the trees, surrounded by nature's bounty. Bahamut and I had found a place to raise our young. Cute dragons! I know, right? Few things happen, but I'll leave to speak of it in the server, maybe. Fair enough. Fair enough. I still haven't freaking done the post for this week's fucking game. Where's the events channel? Events. Events. Fascinating. This correlates with the writings of the Charlayan scholar Marusha. She posits that man first settled on the southern continent towards the end of the Second Astral Era. Correctly, it would appear. If only she were with us to hear from the tale from Tiamat herself. Again, Angela. When first the children of man arrived on our shores, no foot did they set in those places over which we held dominion, such was their fear of dragonkind, and as they kept their distance, so did we let them be. And yet the days went by, ship after ship appeared on the horizon, bearing ever more of their brethren, who divided the vast land amongst themselves. At the time they knew peace and prosperity, but as their numbers grew, the smaller their share came to seem, and soon they began to covet the territory of their fellows. Ere long man fought man, and blood was answered with blood, and none could see an end to the strife, until one day they came to us. Recognizing our wisdom, they entreated us to intercede in their conflicts. Bahamut agreed, and with them presiding over the affairs of men, the land knew peace once more. Alas, those golden days of harmony too were fated to end, for the men of Alag slew my beloved, and I, in my rage and sorrow, heed the envenomed words of the Asians. The rest thou knowest only too well. But your tale doesn't have to end there. When you are free, you will rid the world of the Asians together, and you and your beloved will have justice. Fine sentiments, but you're almost spent. I'll keep watch from above. If the treatment fails, run. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I swear when this is over. Keep going, Alize. The magic is working. Well, I knew this wasn't going to be easy. No patient could have prepared me for treating a great worm. We're close, I can feel it. While I have only a few more drops of Aether left to give, with yours and Graha's, it will work. Then I believe I speak for both of us when I say we take as much as you require. Careful, I might hold you to that. Alright, here I go. Watching on the hill. He's so little.
almost there.
We're here to help.
This is it, Angelo.
Shiny blue beams of friendship. Let's go.
Did it work?
We won't know for certain until the shackles are removed.
Mm-hmm. Go on then. I'm excited for this.
Many have been subjected to the Allagan's dark arts, their flesh irrevocably altered. For such tortured souls, I fear there can be no salvation.
When that time comes, you won't be alone. We'll stand by you.
The dragon's all of the dragon stuff is like sad in this game. Like, it's cool because dragons, but a lot of it's also sad.
Alphino's ready. It's time.
Okay.
Do it.
Please don't attack
Let's
us.
hope the treatment worked as it should.
Let's go. Try to be more active in the disco. I miss you guys. Aw, thanks, Fo. We missed you too. I hope college goes okay for you. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh.
By the gods!
Damn! Look at her. She's so cool.
Urianger, your timing could not be better. Understood, we're on our way.
Oh, that sounds bad.
It's Bahamut. He's been sighted over Pagalthan. He flies for the largest Amalja settlement in the region, at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear all that, Alphino? You'd best rejoin your comrades. I'll make my own way.
I'll make my own
Our
way.
enemy awaits. Shall we?
Dragoon jump! That's so cool! Take me with you! I want to ride on Tiamat's back! Why do I have to take a stupid airship? I want to fly on a dragon! Well, I'm sure you're desperate to join Estinian and Tiamat in battle. Immediately called out by the game. Immediately called out. It would be wise to gather the full strength of the Scions first. The foe we face demands no less. My. I've already sent words to the others. We have to rendezvous at Uldar in the Hall of Flames. Let us collect Alphino and be on our way. She is free! Her pedestal is empty after 2,000 years. We freed the dragon mom. Oh, well, that's rather convenient. Now, I know some of you could do with the rest, but I'm sorry to say that Telophoroi have other plans. Agthanan, I'm going to mispronounce a lot of these, is already under siege. Happily, the Immortal Flames arrived just in time to join the defensive effort with Marshal Toropin at their head. Well now, given the failure of the peace negotiations, I was uncertain how the Sultanate would respond. It is good to hear that Uldar has not abandoned the Amalja. Abandon them? Did we not profess to be their friends? Oh my goodness! Look at you! That's unexpected. A race. Marshal Toropin has made provisions for such an exigency and was ready to depart at a moment's notice. All that was required was the agreement of the syndicate, each of whom voted in favour of intervention. Nor is Uldar alone in this resolve. The other Alliance nations have likewise dispatched their troops to Pagthan. Nope, I'm not going to get it correct. Yet even with their combined strength, we shall be sorely tested, for we face not only the mightiest Imperial Legion, but Lunar Bahamut and his draconic horde besides. Tiamat's children. Fight as we may, victory is by no means assured, but not all of the omens are grim. Our forces report that despite their proximity to Lunar Bahamut, none of the Amalja show any signs of tempering. Strange, what Primal could turn down a chance to claim new thralls? Hi, Hope. Good to see you. Unless it's incapable of doing so, Primals are wont to serve a master, Ascian or otherwise. It may well be that Lunar Bahamut differs to some fundamental manner from those who have previously encountered. That were true, anyone could fight him, and Exa and the others like her wouldn't have to shoulder the burden alone. that as it may, Lunar Bahamut remains an incredibly powerful foe whom our soldiers will struggle to best through mere force of arms. With the aid of the Scions, however, I believe they will fare far better, assuming that is you are ready to take the field. An airship awaits you to bear you to the front. Pray set forth as soon as you are able. Yes, foe is here. We were very pleased to see them. I, meanwhile, shall continue to coordinate our forces till we meet. May the 12 bless and keep you. It's kind of her to speak with us personally. You may be certain she has no shortage of other responsibilities. Well, I, for one, am inclined to do so Grace requests, lest we forget. Arenvold and Fordola are in Pagathan on reconnaissance. The sooner we save the day, the better their chances. Indeed, to the airship then. You want me to go to the airship landing, huh? Ooh, an itinerant Moogle. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. New mount obtained. Where is it? Feathered serpent obtained. New mount get. Thumbs up. I have both of those, so what is left? Kamui I have, those Kamui I have, the Drake I have. It's just that guy for 30, if I want. He's been in here before though, so I don't have to stress about it too much. Or I could get some riding maps, which I own none of. I have no riding maps. But, yes. Yeah, the Drake I have. The important one is getting the Guiber. Aw, Hope, thanks for gifting a sub to Foe. That's very sweet of you. It's very much appreciated. Right, we only have 10 minutes left. I wonder how close I'm going to get to this supposed Dungo that is in the future. We won't be doing it this week with only 10 minutes left. I always forget... Airship. Yeah, airship. Right at the bottom. Because the airship room doesn't actually have an Aether in here, but you can teleport into here. Let me open FFXIV MSQ. Just abbreviations all the way down. Flames of War. Yeah, I'm literally on the quest that is going to unlock the dungeon, so next week will be dungeon. Greetings, we've been expecting you, but say the word and we shall depart for Pagthalan, I think. The entire area is a dungeon. Okay. I just said that we wouldn't have time to do it, but I didn't realise I was literally going to unlock it right now. Is 10 minutes? I mean, I've overrun before, so I could very much overrun again. And the reason I say this is because Curls is off. Honestly. Because we did it. You know what's funny? If we hadn't done the dungeon at the start of the stream to get me those mogstones for that mount, I probably wouldn't be debating this. Although, what I do need is I need the bathroom. I might go to the bathroom. Okay, I think we're doing this. I gotta go to the bathroom. FF Crew Unite, yeah. Squad assemble. I gotta go bathroom though, so BRB screen, and I'm gonna let Spook know that I'm gonna carry on. Culls has apparently made a save file that is called BRB Got a Pag, which is very funny. Right. See you in a couple of minutes.
shit, I'm gonna have to do callouts for this. Okay, I'm awake.
Yep,
I
we'll
do
wake
some
up for
call-outs
this.
too. It's all good.
Hello? I'm
Core,
back.
are you
Hello.
coming?
Are you joining the VC core?
We're back.
There's the answer.
No, I'm not coming.
Great.
I'm staying out of the VC. I can't do it.
Good.
Fair enough. Yeah, I love this dungeon. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So,
Mandatory.
yep. Yeah, the fun thing about Pag Blue, and the reason why a lot of us have like a lot of love and nostalgia for it, is A, it's incredible, and B, for a long time, like this was the last dungeon before Endwalker came out. So if you were up to date, this is the dungeon you spammed.
I see.
And the music, you're not ready.
Jesus, yeah, that I was not prepared for that.
And the gear you can get from this. I'm
Oh.
switching off my... I am turning off my printer because my printer wants to sing me the song of its people. Estidi refuses to not be the coolest motherfucker in a scene.
He simply can't. It's not in his. He could literally is just not capable.
Well, he has to
Wait, are we
compete
all-
with us, so...
Hang on a
Yeah.
sec, are we all color coded? We got like white and blue accents over there. We've got you guys should have told me you're all going in blues and midnights. I'd have gone blue.
We weren't coordinating. What do you think this
Okay.
is? Do you think we planned for this?
Do you really think I color code?
Maybe.
But yeah, I was saying to Das, like, I've done this dungeon so many times. I think I can do it in my sleep. It's probably my most, like, done dungeon. And especially tanking it, I can tank this dungeon. When I listen to the soundtrack, I can imagine the pulls to the soundtrack.
That's awesome. Locked
This dungeon
in.
is so good. Color code be Power Rangers.
We have
Growlithe is
done that in the
so-
past.
We have done it, yeah.
It used to be when we did meme
creates
runs of
debate.
Prey.
I mean, we've got one person whose primary is red, one whose primary is blue, one whose primary is white. Like, it's, at that point, everyone else who comes in after the fact's like, sorry, you're late to the party. You've just got to deal with it.
Then I end up in the thing of like, my color is red, but Iffy's
Correct.
color is blue.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have to fight blue for blue, and
Yeah.
that's losing territory.
Yeah, and for a long time when you were healing, all of your armor was white.
Yes.
Because healers only wear white, apparently.
Dun, dun.
And now we've discovered colours. Holy shit, this thing has other colours.
Glory be to Garlemald.
Victomancer be like,
Yeah. Oh shit, cards. The thing is with oh shit cards as a funny meme is that genuinely they're completely useless now, so
PK nuke or PK core. You go
Wow.
over there and grab more. Other American, do job.
Wow, I feel some kind of way about this.
Damn. I've
not
only
gonna
known
say
you
that.
for like
Let's
15 years. I don't have to know your
this is the
name.
end of the poll.
Nah.
The end of the poll. Cool, as far as it goes.
Oh, okay. Look, somebody told me to go get more. I went to get more.
Yeah,
All right,
it
what
was
do you
to the
want
end
from
of
me?
this room. It's fine.
Yeah.
Conflicting instructions.
Instructions unclear, voted in the wrong person.
That's look, you two need to decide this amongst yourselves. If you're doing call-outs, one of you pick call-outs. I'm not taking contesting information.
This is why we trust curls.
Thank you. You chose correctly.
I am many things. I'm not adding to that. I'm just
No, you
many
don't need
things.
to.
Do this room.
I am many things. PK is not one of them.
Correct.
He's in your walls. He's in your marrow.
No,
He's
that's
in between your
Narrowing.
bones.
That's Darwin.
That's Nemo.
That's Naren. You're getting Americans mixed up again.
Ow,
You're
the
getting your
same.
names mixed up. It's Nemo. Nemo is omnipresent.
Curls, I know it's a
Naren
funny
is
joke,
American.
but there's... Curls, I know it's a funny joke, but there's nobody in my bones. I know this. It's fine.
Do you? How would you know?
I just know nobody's in my zone.
Truly a terrifying thing to say.
You looked at them lately? You've been in
Have
there?
you checked?
I often view my phone.
Are you aware of the presence of your bones inside you right now?
Yes, I am. That one time I fought a necromancer, thought he was being fucking clever. He was like, there's one more skeleton I get to use.
You know your skeleton has telepathy, right?
Tell them
Hopefully
about
in
the
the room
meat
full.
pajamas.
I'm gonna bully the mage in the corner.
That's me in the corner.
Usually, yes. I just remember when this dungeon, like, first... Like, I think... Did we play this... I don't know what I'm asking, no one here was there. I think, like, me and Naren and Kay played this the day it came out.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you did.
Yeah, and it was... For, like, the first, like, 2 days... There, inevitably, every time a tank would come in here, try and pull wall to wall, absolutely eat shit, and then it's like, oh, okay, we're not doing that.
No.
Then the healers, it became an art. Is being able to heal a tank through wall to wall pulling this. I can do it, but it was also like, it was like my healer trial by fire, because it was like the end game content at the time. So it was like,
You gotta be on it.
it was like, okay, I'm gonna do this until I can do it, and now I can do it. And now
Nice.
it's easy because I'm 40 levels above or whatever the fuck. Okay,
Let's go!
so you may note several pillars around the edge of the arena. I would like you to look at them, mentally remember that they're there, and I will tell you when you need to go and gently touch one. Okay?
Okay.
The phrase lightning rod.
Yes.
They got the old doctor mentality, the dirtier the coat, the more experience healers need blood on their outfits. This is true.
Correct.
Also, this
Correct.
Quell model is sick.
TB.
Every, yes, I know.
Darling, I know.
Funnier to do it to her, because she knows.
And then go to middle. Good. I will say, as a general, unless there is lightning in the way, oh, actually, no, there's 3 melees. Never mind.
Lol, Lamau even.
Forget what I was going to say. This just hurts.
Four, I need to smack his ass. Pull him.
Don't touch the orb.
That one.
Run.
Don't touch the orb.
Yeah, don't even be near them. The bigger the orb, the bigger the... Oh, touch, gently touch.
Uh-oh.
And then be mid. If you have to go through lightning, that's fine.
Going to explode.
This just hurts.
Yeah, I'll never forget the first time you guys brought me through this, because it was very much so a, no, you are the tank, so you decide the pace, but also, don't be a coward, do it.
Gently touch. Middle. Good. No, this attack is just a wide blaster. You can't call it that. Surely not.
Tried to fart on.
He sure did.
How dare it?
And he didn't just try, he succeeded.
Yes, he did get you.
Okay.
This is true.
I am very glad that you are a paladin, because you can invun that.
It's fine. What's he gonna do, die?
Nearly!
He's fine.
Okay, I like, make no mistake, I trust curls. That's fucking stick stacked.
What do you think I am?
I trust curls. I don't trust core.
I mean, fair.
Exactly. Oh, you bitch.
All right.
It's fine.
Versus,
This attack gives you so long. It feels
It
like a
does.
mad rush if you haven't done it before, but it does give you a while.
I know, but we just stood on the same one and she took it from me.
Yeah, that's how it does.
The game gave it to me as a gift.
Curls, your wife stole it from me.
I'm allowed.
I didn't see it.
Why, you a cop? You can't prove shit.
Let me make this really clear. Never insult me like that again.
I'm your friend. It's my
Absolutely
duty to
not.
insult you.
You have so many other easy avenues to get a bait out of me. Never insult me like that again.
Is this not a bait? Have I not baited you? Are you not angry right now? Get baited.
Guys.
Baited.
Yes, I'm gonna grab you by the ears. Stop it.
No, you won't.
I
You love her
will.
too much. You're just gonna beat the shit out of me.
Oh, this is funny.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay,
quick
who's...
question.
Yes.
What's my invulnerability button again?
Hallowed ground? No. Yes?
Hallowed ground? Okay.
Pretty sure it's
That's-
hallowed ground. Check your cooldown, whichever one happens to be a cooldown of about 3 minutes.
That's true.
Yeah, it's on cooldown right now. So.
Great.
What took you so long?
Right, let's go, boy.
Hey, bud.
Mount are in trouble. Let's split up.
Go on. This is another Who's Who dungeon.
Ah, one of those.
It exploded!
It exploded!
Keep pulling on this one. Just because there's health up ahead.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy!
It's a boy!
Hey!
Still not using a fucking shield, I see.
He doesn't need one!
He does.
Yes, he does. He got stabbed. He needs
He
one.
very much does.
It's the president!
Nah, I love it. He's the president.
I said it's the president, but both were.
No, he is the president. You are correct. He's
Get
the
down,
new
Mr.
president.
President.
There is
Yeah.
nobody else who is the president.
I'd salute him.
Remember-
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh.
Ifignia Ka. Yes, yes. My husband is the president, and my wife is the Azure Dragoon. How are you today? What's your accomplishments like?
I always love that Emmeric's title is the blue because it does just make it sound like he is really sad.
A little bit, yeah.
He's just sad. He's
Just-
nah.
He's just a sad boy.
He's a sad boy.
He's been through a lot.
He's a sad boy. He knows too much.
Sad
no.
boy. What you gon' do? Go therapy.
Go to therapy.
You know-
Therapy.
Not past go.
I'm just saying you're singing that cop song really well for not being a cop.
Hey.
Oh Christ.
That
Let's
is
go
my
get
skill
killed.
as a singer. Not the fact that I smell of bacon.
Thank you, Estenian. I didn't feel like fighting that. Right. Pull everything into the beam. Into the beam.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiamat.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you, Tiamat. She's not my mom. I refuse to affiliate it.
She might not be yours, she might be mine.
Gagaron 2024. I refuse to acknowledge her as my mother.
she could be my mom.
Mommy, sorry.
Sorry.
Ah, Blue, thank you for reminding me that you are not a coward.
Pull them towards Tiamat, please. Tiamat is here. We're going to use her skills.
Oh, her skills are weak.
Oh,
Yes, it's called a breath weapon and a fear aura.
They're very good.
It's called
I can
20d6 fire damage.
Remember, if it's a blue AoE on the ground, it means it's being cast by a friend. That's very important to remember in this dungeon.
Mm-hmm, because a
There's
lot
a
of
lot
them.
of friends with a lot of breath weapons. Okay, who's ready for something a bit different?
Yeah, I love this one.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
So, listen to me. It's the dominant thing. So you see there's 3 cannons on the opposing wall.
Very clearly, yes.
Different combinations of them are going to go off. So if I yell left, go left. Okay?
Okay.
At regular intervals, there will be a jump pad up to that cube in the top. When we get up to that cube, you are going to use every cooldown that you have. Am I understood?
Roger, roger.
Yes, girls.
Let's go. Right. Left. Middle. Get pushed into middle. Front. Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Don't worry about how much damage you're going to take, because you will take a lot. But that's fine. Just keep pressing buttons. Great. Good job.
Woo!
We do that a few more times.
Let's go.
Left. Right. Couple of missiles on the wall. Go behind them once they're past you. Good. Middle.
Middle. Sorry.
Pushed into middle. Right.
I've never seen Pearl shock call this well. She wants to get back to Dragon Age so badly.
Middle. Also fuck you.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
Front. Kill.
So, Curls, if you finish Dragon Age this night, are we playing D&D?
She's not finishing tonight, she's just in a very intense moment.
If
You
I
don't know.
finish it, I'm starting a new run.
Correct response.
I've still got 4 days left. Good job.
Nice.
I think that only takes two runs now. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoy
Who's
the
ready
view.
for some fucking grade A scenery?
Hell yeah, look at
Pull
that
until you
sun.
can't anymore. Which will be here.
Yeah.
That's knows, but there's a reason I'm warming my brain up to do really good shot calling. And it's called the end of this dungeon.
You need to be fucking awake for it.
I sure do, and I need to remember how to talk.
Yes, but not just you. I am saying this to our two fellow members of, you need to be fucking awake. Cornos.
I don't think it's as bad as it used to be in terms of just like
it will
fucking
still
wake
put.
up, but it will humble anyone.
It's like,
Yes.
I'm playing a dragoon and I'm always like at least 80% awake at any one time.
Yeah,
so
fine.
I'm gonna die. If I can die, I will die.
That's likely and also fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Right,
Taxi!
Hells to the yes!
everyone grab a dragon.
Oh my god, this looks sick.
Isn't it dope?
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
I love this.
One of my favorite places in the game. It's so sick, dude.
Yeah.
Now you may notice, Core, there is a pathway here.
I haven't even noticed that.
Stay with Tiamat. She's got this. You can keep going, she'll take more.
Oh, this
Right.
one you don't
there
stand
he
in.
is.
Right, so this is gonna get crazy for a second here.
Stand in that. There's a lot of stuff I don't want to stand in.
Yeah, there is gonna be a lot
Yeah.
of AoEs, and you're gonna see about 1% of them, so don't feel bad about accidentally standing in anything.
Hit Bloodbath and use your AoEs.
Yep. God, I'm so slow, come on. Because I've been using a controller all day, all week.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is gonna like upset you or not, Curls, but I only play Dragon Age with a mouse and keyboard.
That's fine. This Veilguard feels like I was prepared to, but it very much feels like it wants to be played with a controller, and I feel better.
It does
I feel
actually.
better acquiescing to that.
I mean, that's
Like-
me with any Monster Hunter game. As soon as they were like, it's going to be on PC, I was like, cool, just because it's on PC doesn't mean it shouldn't be played with a controller. It's a controller
Like-
game.
Curls, there's times where I've ran around in that game and I've just waited for fucking Atreus to ask me a question as Rook, like, hey Dad, I was like, what? Because it feels like I'm running around like it's God of War, but
It
that's not a
feels very
bad
God of
thing.
War, I agree. Sorry, it took me a second to catch up with you mentally.
No,
Yes.
you're fine. In fairness, it's me doing one of my loopy-loops. It's fine.
It feels extremely. Yeah. I have a lot to say. It's very much a Franken game. It's very much a Franken. It's especially a Franken Dragon Age, but it's also a Franken game more broadly because it feels like they took things like from God of War, from lots of little games.
Well,
That
games
were not
always
little
get
games.
influenced by other games that have done
Yes.
well, you know. I mean, look at
take-
the freaking Breath of the Wild effect of like you couldn't fucking move for
Yes.
open world games. It's like, oh god, give me something else.
But I will say for the better. It's mostly like quality of
Yes.
life, reward systems, that sort of thing. Anyway, no more talking about anything about.
Yeah, don't talk about
Lu-
Dragon Age for a bit. As much as there are dragons on screen.
Not for any particular reason, just because it's time to talk about Luna Bahamut.
Yes. He's a Bahamut who is lunar.
Is
Let's
this the
go.
dragon that ages?
No, actually.
What have we lost? It was to the fly.
Shh. Yo. Okay, let's go. Out of the cutscene now.
Sorry, when you were like, yeah, let's go, I thought you were out of it.
Right.
And now I'm out the cutscene.
Luna Bahamut has a lot of shit.
I imagine he would, yes.
I'm gonna try and remember to yell as much as I can. The main thing, when you see a stack and I yell stack, stack and stay stacked.
Stay stacked, okay.
Other than that, I'll try and call as and when. The only other thing I will point out is he will do a series. Do you remember those lightning rods?
Yeah.
He will put a ring of them like around the arena, and it's gonna look different, but what it is, it's one of those consecutive AoEs where you want to go where the first one went off.
Mm-hmm.
It is that. It's not gonna look like that, but that is the mechanic.
Right. Okay. I'll try to bear that in mind.
Yeah. Right. Let's give it a go. I think we're probably gonna be fine, to be honest. But there we go. He does also just hit like a brick shit house, but don't worry about that, it's a me problem. This just hurts. This is the one I was just talking about. So if you're not sure, you can come follow me, because that one's gonna go first, and we're gonna follow. Keep going. Good. Stack and stay stacked on me.
Group hug.
Do not move. Good. Put it up. Get out of those. It's gonna hurt. And, okay. Pillars coming down. Don't follow me. I'll go into this one here.
Use your heals, guys.
No, it's okay. You've got an AoE, go to the edge of the arena.
Oh god.
Put it down and then run.
Yeah.
So it doesn't go out on top of you.
Yep.
Is the edge or middle? Edge or middle?
Center. Center. Center.
Center. Yep.
My monkey brain can recognize patterns.
Yeah, couldn't work. I know it's always one or the other, but I have to like wait a second before I work out which one it is. Okay.
Hey, it's that move Donald Duck used. Oh, excuse me, wait, no, that's wrong. He used Zeta Flare.
He used Zeta Flare, yeah.
Before the fucking Kingdom Hearts fans come out of the woodworks. Actually...
They will find us even here. Stack and
Stack
stay
on
stacked.
me.
Let's go. No spoilers, but after the most recent raid, I always expect that to go off like 80 times. I'm like bracing myself.
It's the winds.
Sequential thingies are going to go off, pillars. Don't think this is a great choice I've made, but I'm making it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Great.
we're all good. We're all good.
We've got the mechanic. We've got it down.
It is the issue of it's a dragon, and I get to fight a dragon. Monkey brain. Out, 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 out.
Yep. Okay, and that's pretty much the fight, to be honest. If you've got an AoE, take it to the edge. When it starts going off, run. Now. Good. Flatten.
Blue, LB.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You get the right to do it.
Streamer privilege.
It's also because it's the perfect time to do it, because there's no AoE's going off.
Yeah, that's true.
God, I love this music. Stack and stay stacked.
Hug me! I'm not gonna lie, I was waiting for you all to walk away. Just be like, no, you die.
Spite.
No, he's in the other game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's out of this game.
That's the wrong game. That's a
He's
Dragon
busy.
Age joke.
He's busy going
There
to a
you go.
fucking hot boy. Ooh, those are nice pants.
Yeah, all the gear in here slaps.
Yes.
I still have all my sets of it.
Oh, that's a sage gear. I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read that.
Hells to the yeah.
Yeah, I got pants.
Now I'm gonna go get some cutscenes.
Yeah, you sure are. Have fun. It's a
Get off
fun.
it.
Thank you for the dungeon, friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to
Dragon
being
Age.
Velgar.
We know.
No aging your dragon.
I love you. We know. Thank you, darling.
Nothing important's happening.
No, I'm sure it isn't.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
See you later.
Okay. Nice. Okay, let's find out what this is going to be then, boys. The leitmotif.
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well.
Oh, hello.
Long have our peoples waged war, but no more. Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
We would be proud to call you our allies.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Guardians who are deserving of our fury. I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause, till we meet again.
Well, I suppose that's something positive.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
Okay, but where's the yes and? Yeah. Sometime earlier inside the tower. Oh god. Oh god. That's awful. Oh no. floor's all squelchy.
What in Ralga's name happened here?
It's made out of flesh.
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
I don't know if there's anything left of them to free. Ugh.
Get back!
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them. We're leaving, now!
Oh gods. Oh. Yeah, you got it right. Welcome to the not happy fun time of the expansion. Oh god. Ew. Uh-oh, that's an Ifrit.
No! No! Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
And it just ends there. Uh-oh! That's an Ifrit! So... about that shield, yeah. So... oh my god, they had the Amalja inside the tower and they made an Ifrit. The ramifications are awful. Basically what they did with the dragons in Bahamut. Oh no. While it would be too much to hope that we had seen the last of Fandania, we have dealt his schemes a telling blow this day, and that alone is cause to celebrate. I don't know if we have. Celebrate I will when we have received word of Arenvald's safe return. And that is where I end today. We will discover the rest of this next week. We've got 4 quests to do. We have this one, and then we are in part 2 of the patch. This is part 1 of the patch. And then we are in part 2, and then after that, we start in Endwalker. So next week we are gonna be, I think, finishing? Don't know if we'll be starting, but we'll be finishing. Oh boy, next week is gonna be interesting. I should put materia into my gear. Bruh, same. I think I've just not bothered because of the speed I was going through gear. But this gear has, like, seen me for quite a bit. Especially because I actually have a lot of materia that I am hanging on to. So my inventory. My inventory is a shambles. It's almost full. I need to do something about this. My inventory is nearly full. But that's something for another day. Yes, right. Well. Okay. Yeah, we're done for today. That is deeply concerning. What do you mean Stripping is doing another subathon? Bro, we just had September. Apparently he's asleep. Right, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Alright, I need to remember to... I need to go make sure that I do the intro and outro for the highlights video this evening. I need to hop in VR and record that. Because I forgot. I need to record those so I can finish the video. Okay. Well, I hope everybody had a good time today. I certainly did. We did a couple of dungeons, which are always fun to do with friends. Nice. And yeah, I'm gonna go tend to dinner and decide what I'm gonna do for that. So I will see you tomorrow. We should be finishing off, hopefully. I hope to finish off the highlights video. Because I generally only hope to spend a week at most working on the video. And then, in the evening it's community night, and we're either going to play Among Us or golf with your friends, because a couple of people put that forward. Go to the Discord and go to the events channel to discuss which one you want. So, yeah. Go to the Discord and discuss that. I'm sure I will inevitably end up having to make the decision myself, because asking you guys to decide on anything is horrendous. But I still put the question forward. But yeah, I think I've covered anything. Apparently, Cuz DM'd me to say that a patch was released for the game while we were doing the dungeon, so fantastic. Right, I'm going. This has been a long sign-off. I'll see you when I see you. Have a good evening, everybody. Bye!